Donald Trump's renewed pressure on his top law enforcement and national security officials amid efforts to undermine the election is where we start this hour with some of our favorite friends. Frank Figliuzzi, former FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence and MSNBC National Security Analyst, is back. Also joining us, Elizabeth Newman, former Assistant Secretary for Threat Prevention and Security Policy at the Department of Homeland Security and member of the Republican Political Alliance for Integrity and Reform, and Peter Strzok's, former FBI counterintelligence agent and author of the book Compromised: Counterintelligence and the Threat of Donald J. Trump. I've wanted to talk to all three of you since this news broke at 7:30 last night. And Frank, let me start with you. Lay out the facts as you understand them and what sounded like a spin put on them from the DNI.
Yeah, what we heard last night, and it certainly wasn't much, was a hastily cobbled together press conference for the purpose of telling us basically two things. One, two foreign adversaries have managed to gain access to voter registration data. And then secondly, that somehow this is supposed to damage President Trump. So I'm buying the first part of that. I'm not buying the second part of it. But really what my takeaway was what was not talked about. So what we did not learn was exactly the degree to which these foreign adversaries have accessed local, county, state voter registration data. If they can see it and hack into it through clear vulnerabilities and that we've all known about for a long time, Nicole, and this gets into the whole issue of funding security measures to shore up our systems, which just isn't happening. But if they can get in there and see it and they can take it, why can't they erase it? Why can't they manipulate it? We need answers to those questions so that people aren't showing up on Election Day and being told that they aren't a registered voter, that they don't exist, or that their polling place is somehow across town. You and I have talked about these various scenarios, and they seem to be about to play out. The other thing, of course, is we saw, again, the politicizing of intelligence. We saw someone that we did not need to hear from last night, a political hack of President Trump, the DNI, wholly unqualified for his job, try to spin this politically and say, hey, the Iranians are trying to damage Trump. That's really not a very plausible scenario. The Proud Boys thing, I get it, trying to associate Proud Boys with Trump, but no one's buying that. And his downplaying of Russia was really abysmal. Really, he should be ashamed of that because he knows from his own reporting that goes to him every single day that Russia is the primary threat with regard to the election. Right now. So it was a horrible press conference in terms of trying to reassure the public. It did nothing to reassure me. Right. I've got more questions than answers.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.